Good afternoon. I hope you're all well and safe and doing well. This is just a quick PowerPoint really on the 5 top tips of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. Now I know some of you might be doing some of these things already, but if not, now's the time to start. We've got plenty of time on our hands when we're at home. We should be doing a lot of better work during the day, but I'm going to give you 5 of my top tips on how to have a healthy, active lifestyle during this time. So this is just an overview of the 5 top tips. So walking at least 10,000 steps a day, completing at least 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise every day, eating a balanced diet, drinking at least 2 litres of water a day, and stretch at least once a day. Now notice how a lot of these say at least, so I'm saying that is kind of a minimum for one of these tips. Okay, so you can exceed these amounts, but this is kind of just like a minimum. Okay, so walking and running at least 10,000 steps a day. So just as the title says, you can walk it or you can run it, and it's entirely up to you. I'm just going to talk about 2 different types of walks that I've been doing while we've been in lockdown, and one being the morning walk. First thing I do, as soon as I get out of bed, have a little bit of breakfast, then I'll go straight for a walk. Now I walk with my dog. I know some of you might have dogs, some of you may not, but in the morning's a great time to get a walk in, even if it's only 10 minutes. It's going to boost your energy, it's going to boost your mood, it's going to make you feel better for the day. Now evening walks are just as important. Okay, so you might have had a stressful day, whether you've been doing some schoolwork, whether you've been doing some hard workouts in the garden. It's good to get out during the evening. It relieves some of that stress and gets you ready for a good night's sleep. Now, how can you start? Now, some people don't walk very far, and I'd advise you to start with some short walks. It doesn't have to be a long hour, 2-hour walk, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just a starting block. Set yourself a target. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 30 minutes. You might even say, right, in the morning walk, I'm going to do 5,000 steps. I'm going to try and do all my 10,000 steps. It's up to you to set your own target. Listen to music. Sometimes it's great to listen to music. I'm into Drake's new album at the moment when I'm walking. But no, listening to music is one of the great ways to get into walking, and running too. Music definitely does help. Okay, my second top tip is completing at least 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous exercise per day. Now this exercise should not be easy. Okay, it's not like the walks that we do in the morning or in the evening. This should be more than that. So going for a quick walk would be classed as moderate, or a light bike ride, or even hoovering around the house for mum and dad or whoever you live with is fine as a moderate exercise. Now we want to aim more for the vigorous exercise, because that's where the heart rate's going to be increased a little bit more. It's going to do a little bit more for our body. So things such as jogging, a fast bike ride, an interval workout. As you can see in the table on the right side of the screen, there's some examples there of some of the intensity exercises that you can do that comes within the moderate to vigorous exercise categories. Okay, my third top tip is eating a balanced diet. Now I'm sure you've all seen this Eat Well guide before at school, on the TV, on the internet. Okay, but it kind of underpins what everyone should be eating in terms of balanced diet. Now it's important that we're not having meals such as chocolate, crisps, biscuits, and we're getting the right amount of nutrients from these other food groups in each meal that we're having. So having at least 5 fruit and veg a day. Okay, it's crucial that we're doing. and getting the right amount of foods from each of these food groups in this plate on the right side, to make sure that we're feeling better for ourselves. Now, just a couple of things that I've done while I've been on lockdown is I've made some alternatives in my diet. I've swapped some of the things that I used to eat for healthier options. So instead of having milk chocolate now, I'll eat dark chocolate. Instead of having white rice, I'll now eat brown rice. And instead of having dairy milk, I now drink coconut and almond milk. It's just, for me, a healthier option. I feel better by having it. I don't know if it's just the fact that I know that I'm eating better stuff, but it definitely makes me feel a little bit better. Another thing that I've been doing for quite a while now is multivitamins. So it's important that when we're having our meals that we're getting as much vitamins into our body as we can. But what multivitamins do, you can get them in capsules, you can get them as a dissolvable drink. It just tops your body up with the right, to make sure that you've got the right amount of vitamins in your body. So basically, I'd massively push eating a balanced diet. You definitely feel better, especially during this time while we're in this little bit of a lockdown. But definitely part of one of the 5 top tips. My 4th top tip is to drink at least 2 litres of water a day. Now, that's approximately 8 glasses of standard glasses that you probably find in your cupboards. If you are exercising a little bit more, especially when it's warm, you will need to drink a little bit more than that, as we're losing a bit more fluid when we're exercising. I'd recommend that we drink a glass before each meal. Okay, what that does is it helps the body process and digest the food a little bit better. And obviously, by drinking more water, it prevents us from dehydrating, which would cause headaches and fatigue if we were to get dehydrated. So definitely important to drink at least 2 litres of water a day. And the last top tip for maintaining a healthy, active lifestyle is stretching at least 1 time a day. Okay, something that I've learned to do a little bit more while we've been in lockdown. Now, I'm not saying do a full yoga workout. Okay, stretching certain parts of the body if they're feeling a little bit tense, but stretching in the morning, maybe before our walk or after the walk, and then, or if you want to do it in an evening, that's absolutely fine. But it's so important to keep the body relaxed and prevent injuries and tension in your body. It'll also increase your flexibility, your physical performance, increase your blood flow to your muscles, and it relieves stress after a stressful day. There is a couple of apps on the App Store that I've found. One's called Swarkit, and the other one's Home Workouts. You can see the icons at the bottom. They were just 2 of the top ones that I found online, but there's plenty on there that help you with stretches. There's a daily routine on the right side here that'll help you in a routine. Okay, so I'm just going to go over the benefits of a healthy, active lifestyle. There is loads and loads and loads of benefits, okay? I'm just going to run through 6 of them that I think is quite crucial for you at the moment, and benefits that I found from keeping this healthy, active lifestyle. So the first one is stronger bones and muscles. Another one, healthier heart, which will benefit you in the long term by preventing heart disease, heart failure. Another one, you get a better mood. You'll feel a lot better in the morning, feel a lot better during the day, and you just feel like you can go on and take anything on in the day. Better sleep. Okay, you'll definitely sleep better, especially if you exercise just before sleeping. I find that helps. Try that out. If you are struggling to sleep at home, exercise or go for a walk before you go to sleep. Stretch before you go to sleep. And just see if that makes a little bit of difference. Living longer. Okay, I'd love to be able to move and do the hula hoop like them 2 are in that picture at their age. Okay, it definitely helps you live longer if we're putting the right food into our body, we're working our body in the right way. And the last one, brain health improves, such as our ability to problem solve and learn. When our brain is healthy, we are healthy. Okay, so this is just a few benefits of the healthy, active lifestyle. But if you go online, there is tons and tons and pages on the benefits. And just to finish on, I thought it'd be quite useful for me to go through my routine while I've been in lockdown. This new routine's new to me. It's something that I've got into over the course since the end of March, and it's something that's now becoming normal to me, and I feel a lot better for it. So first thing I do when I wake up, have some breakfast, usually porridge. Then I'll go out and I'll walk my dog. I'll walk my dog for about 30 minutes, and I'll come home. And because of the hot weather, I've been running recently, something I've got into, never really been into it. Used to hate running when I was at school. Used to hate running before lockdown, really, and I've really got into it. Started off with 5-minute runs, 10-minute runs. So I go for a run in the morning because it's been hot. I try and do it in the morning so it's not too hot. It doesn't take too much fluid out of my body. So I'll do the run. I'll spend about 2 hours doing some work on the school social media, emails, or planning. Then I'll break up my morning and do a 20-minute interval workout. I either make up my own, or I'll use some of the Joe Wicks ones on the Body Coach YouTube channel. Have some lunch, usually an omelette with some salad in there. Then I'll come back and do another 2 hours of work. And I signed up to something called Freeletics. Now it's a conditioning app. Now you do have to pay for it, unfortunately, but there is some offers on there if you were into that or your parents were willing to pay for you. It's called Freeletics, and it's an app that goes through some conditioning workouts, helps you build up strength and muscular endurance in your body. After I've done that, I'll definitely have a bit of chill time. You need that chill time, some time for yourself. So I'll watch a Netflix series, or go on social media. Then I'll usually have my evening meal. Then in the evening, I'll take my dog for a walk. Again, it clears my head if I've had a stressful day in front of the laptop. It's definitely great to get outside, get some fresh air, especially with the sunshine that we've had at the moment, and just walk. It is only a short one in the evening. It's usually about 10-15 minutes just to clear the head, and gets me ready for bed, really. Then I'll come home, and most nights I will do some stretching. I stretch certain parts of the body depending on where I'm feeling a little bit tense or hurting from a workout maybe that I've done the previous day. So in a nutshell, that is my lockdown routine. Now I'm hoping that this PowerPoint has helped. This video has helped you. Some of the top tips. Now you don't need to do all 5 of these top tips straight away. I'd pick one of them. Pick one of them that you think that you'd be able to do. Some of you might be doing a couple of them already. So if you're not doing much of it already, I'd pick an easy one. Maybe the water. Okay, have 2 litres of water a day. Don't overwhelm yourself with too many things that's going on. Just start with one and then build yourself up. I hope it's helped. We'll be back on the YouTube channel with some more content, some more workouts for you to do soon. Thanks, guys. Stay safe.